Good lord, Chad! Chad, what is with Joe? You're so active today, you're really excited for this, aren't you? Oh my! Hello everyone! Starwinger, Jade, Apollo. Hello Steve, Jackie. God, everyone is here. Everyone is here! Is this Smash? This is the Smashers of Homestuck. Hello, it's me, Rixie Roots. Clown! Always clown! Always clown when it comes to Psycholonials. I had to wear the face paint. I had to be a full jubilite for this. We're going to war today! We're going to clown war. Whew! I mean... Okay. Oh, smash that! What did you do now? Excited? God, I am excited to see the ending. Not even to like come up with theories or anything. I want to see how this ends. I am intrigued, like honestly. Come on! Come on! This just started! You all cannot be bullying me already! Because once this is all over, no more Wixie Woos. I may wear it still for some occasions. You know, like, I don't know, if I do some stream with Jackie and we play... Maybe whenever we play Fall Guys, since we're all clowning around. Clown Mom. Oh, come on! Don't call me Clown Mom or I'm going to cry. Hello, Liv! Hello! I'm just going to get the game ready here. There you go. Enough with the... No more stalling. Let's just do this. Wixie Woos will be back for Xbox Buster Wrestling 2. That's a very specific thing. Oh boy. Are y'all ready? I'm not. I am not. I did a bunch of like extra saves because I was like going through to get some screenshots for this thumbnail. Like I wanted some like references of Z's vibe. Hello, Doom Slayer! Welcome to Clown War. And so, huh? Ah, come on! It happened again. Ah, fuck it. Maybe if I... Nope, it happened again. Ah, god damn it. Okay, so... Give me a second. Give me a second here. This is an issue I had with the saves of this game. For some reason, the saves of the game like break occasionally, and they get all black. Wrestling with Wixie Woos. You Sims. So I'm gonna try to... Okay, there we go. Let me get the video on. There we go. We're ready. So, I mean, we have to go through the speech again, but this is our home now. I don't think anyone dislikes seeing the images of the fucking extra speech she threw. A fucking Grinch heart, and it's not going to grow. This is her fucking rock. God, look at her. Yeah. Yeah, that happened to you too? The save's going black? Yep. Oh, just because it was your birthday! Oh, that's so cool! Doomslayer. And the mic drop. Can I just say, like, this pose, like, the angle of this pose, even though this is extremely simple, like, this is just, like, Z's head and, like, her, like, body. Like, I love the foreshortening. Like, Hussey is so good at art when they want. I mean, he works too for them. He's clown gender, every pronoun. But yeah, I'm very happy for you, Doomslayer. Happy birthday indeed. These bars went so hot it crumbled America. God. She's such a fucking mood. I love her. It's like you don't steal my... Oh, it's also your birthday? Neff? Is that everyone's birthday today? Do I have to congratulate all of you and give you all smooches? I will do it. And that moment of silence, of realization of, oh God, I have just started a war. I have literally just started a war. Oh God. Oh God. The doubt. The sipping bread, no. Dread. Not bread. Dread. Oh, birthday was yesterday. Yeah, fair. Okay, oh yeah, yesterday. I mean, today, yesterday, what's the difference? A few hours? Still the same, to me. And there she is, just... Oh God, what have I done? Clown war crimes, huh? Oh, see? What the fuck did I just do? You started a war. Abby deserves so many pet bats. Look how far we've come. Now here we go. Oh yeah, May 4th. That was... Yesterday was fucking Star Wars Day too. I do not follow anything Star Wars related. A sword and a crown. Now, every single chapter up until now has had a title that has been inside the actual text. And the only way I can think a sword and a crown could be incorporated in this vibe is if Z actually wins and is like crowned like Queen of the World or something like that. Okay, we begin. It begins. I thought you left. I was going to, but I couldn't leave you behind like this. I mean, I think I fucked everything up. The fucking speech I just gave. Yeah, I saw it. Wow? This was never the plan. I was never gonna do it like that. I think I just fucked the whole country. There's gonna be a huge civil war or something on this island. Oh God, everyone here is going to die! And it's all my fault. I don't know what to do. I can't breathe. Oh yeah, I think I'm having another mental breakdown, but instead of ruining my own life, I'm taking everyone in the world down with me. It's okay, just try to breathe. We can think of something. Fucking Lexel Beef! You should just go, save yourself. I couldn't bear to see you get bombed along with everything else. Just go to South Korea and marry the rap monster or something. No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm here to help you through this. Honestly, I don't know what can be done at this point. You may not be able to fix this. The whole situation is probably going to unravel very quickly. All I know is this is so bad for you, Z. It's been hurting you. Even if you stayed and tried to lead everyone out of this mess, I don't think you're in the right condition for it. So what are you saying I should do? I think you need to take care of yourself. This is way beyond either of our ability to control now. If you keep trying, I think it's just going to destroy you. And I couldn't live with myself if I let that happen. Missile Biff, you're beloved. Oh, everyone is just bleeding emojis. Are you telling me to just give up and go with you? Yeah. Please come with me. Whatever happens next, I don't want to do it alone. But I can't just leave? Everybody's depending on me. If I just fuck off, then like live this insane vacuum of power and all hell will break loose. All hell has already broken loose. But if the amount of chaos that my absence will... oh, You're hyperventilating away. This has to stop. Look, Z. I am going to fix this for you, but you have to trust me. Can't you do that? I don't know if... Yes, please, fix this. I'm so fucking scared. Okay, then, give me those. Shit. Missile bit. No more hot... Raw Doomslayer. You're now Doomicarn. Here, these are yours now. Missile bit is going to be the honk effects? Z is appointing you as the new Supreme Honk Effects of the Jubilant Movement. Lily, come on! That was not an erotic thing. Z is going to text you all of the login data for the important accounts you'll need to run this operation from now on. Won't you see? Yeah. Once you have everything, it's very important you change all the passwords as soon as possible. This is all your responsibility now. You've earned our trust and we know you will take it seriously. No! That's a danger to society! Now come on, we have to hurry. I had a jet ready to go before I decided to come back. We probably still catch it if we move fast, but I don't know if I can go to Korea. Don't you see, Abby? It's different for me than you. If I run away, I'm probably going to be hunted for the rest of my life. I made so many enemies, they'll want to kill me. And we have no idea if your K-pop boys will be able to grant me immunity. Well, who said anything about Korea? We don't have to go there. We can go anywhere in the world, just somewhere more remote. Just bury ourselves somewhere and forget all of this. Like, where? Anywhere you want. Pick an island far away. We can run away for real this time, like you were originally trying to. Anywhere? Even Fiji? Yeah, Fiji sounds great. But we really have to go now. The sooner we go, the more likely we can avoid getting shot down by military aircraft. What if they track us? I already made plans with a pilot. We're going to switch planes in Bermuda, then head west and switch again in Hawaii. After that, it was headed to Korea, but we can easily change the final destination. Now come on, I'll drive you to the airport. Okay, just give me a second. Supreme Honk Effects Missile, babe. We're all counting on you. I know you won't let me down. God, speed. Time to go! Thinking white, and since you're doing current universe, have thinking white. Ooh. Singing handily win the war. There goes Missile Vip. Menace to society. Everything is on fire. Everything they built, going up in flames. Just... the most important cardinal of Psycholonials, huh? Hussy style of cloud. Is the country on fire? Is the entirety of the country on fire? The choices. The choice chests? We are the same color. They are not bleeding or haunting her. They're just there in the sky now. A rush of blood could fit, yeah. Not trusting this at all, yeah. I don't trust it either. We are in Fiji. Okay. Ooh. Oh, the cute mask. Oh my God, my heart! Major risk of the rest vibes. this point, just see being freed of like responsibility and seeing the place she was like thinking of running away to from the beginning. Even though she's leaving everything behind, it was literally killing her. She fucked up too bad. One single person cannot do a revolution. Between your 3 flights, you spent almost 24 hours in the air. You saw planes at each stop to cover your tracks. Abby set it all up in advance. She chartered the planes, made the payments, and you were off. Your nerves were high on the initial takeoff for fear you might get shot down, but military planes never even came near you. A simpler passenger jet, maybe more like Brisk and Kanaya Babi, Frisk and push away. More like... Okay, I'm going to say something, like, imagine, okay, if we do the Briska Teresa thing, I am going to take everything, like, controversial and, like, fucked up about Teresi and Briska and put it on Z, and everything good and kind about Teresi and Briska and put it on Abby. Like, it's not like one is Briska and one is Teresi, it's like they are their relationship, but like, switch, so everything, like, fucked up is on one of them. Maybe a simple passenger jet taking off in darkness, heading southeast. Maybe it wasn't worth their time, or maybe an invasion was never even imminent at all. You took off from Bermuda just before daybreak. You swept across a burning nation and rode the edge of dawn all the way to Hawaii. The sun outpaced your plane across the sky by a bit, making for one long sunrise following you on your journey. A lovely view, but you slept through most of it. You were very tired. You landed in Fiji sometime in the afternoon. You didn't know which airport, or even which of the roughly 300 islands that comprise the nation. Was in Fiji before he started working on Psycholonials. I did know that, actually. All you know is, it's a beautiful day, and as far as you can tell, hardly anyone here could give a shit about the clown revolution that's consuming the rest of the world. To bypass COVID-19 travel restrictions, Abby arranged a series of ludicrously expensive bribes in advance while you were both still in flight. Then, once off the tarmac to clear customs, she produced 2 fake passports out of thin air, one for each of you. You wonder how long she's been preparing for a getaway like this. How long she's been scared enough to think about such things. You feel so bad. You acquire a car and now drive around the island a bit, with no destination in particular. Wherever you go, you're half expecting to see signs that the global unrest has seeped into society here as well, but there's none of that, just people living their lives. Strange how the craziest thing you started was simultaneously a global movement that's currently ripping the world apart at the seams, yet also a bubble. As if it was just something you always had the power to log off from, and the moment you do, it starts feeling like all along it was a hot mess of nothing much whatsoever. They have the car. As if the litigation of the entirety of human civilization was little more than a tempest in a teapot you set to boil a few minutes too long. You find the unattended bits so you can unwind before you decide what to do next, before you ask yourself what even is there left to do. What's happening out there, or do I even want to know? A ton of crazy shit. Where do I even start? I guess all I'm wondering is if it's as bad as I think. I have no idea if it's even bad. I don't think anyone does yet. We don't really know what the concept... Let me turn that down a little bit. I don't think anyone does yet. We don't really know what the consequences of this global shakeup will be. I get that. I just mean, war is bad, generally speaking. I'm trying not to read anything about it because I'm worried too many people are going to die because of this. There doesn't seem to be much reporting on that yet. The entire country seems to have broken out into a bunch of localized turf struggles. Is there even a country anymore? If you're asking if America has fallen, not yet. Not officially, at least. I think American media is in denial about it. They're all like, I'm not owned, but America is fucking owned. There's probably no going back from this. But from what though? What are all these turf struggles? The entire US has splintered into a patchwork of regions under juvenile control. Almost the entire Pacific Northwest is a ceded territory. I'm not even sure if the government is trying to challenge that decision yet, since there are no reports of forces entering that region. Like, the US military is huge, but the reality of all out civil war is also huge, and I think it's impossible to realistically contain the whole thing at once, no matter how big the military is. So it looks like they're focusing efforts on keeping the rest of the map from disintegrating, putting out all the small fires elsewhere everywhere else. Look, CNN has a map of all the regions claiming independence, which they keep updating. Good God! Good God! Wow! But I think this is a conservative visualization. My guess is corporate media is doing its part to tamp down on this, keep everybody feeling like it's not as big of a deal as it looks, and it will all blow over soon, but I don't think it will work. You can't really bullshit your way through subduing a revolution any more than you can with a pandemic. Especially since other nations are getting involved and fortifying the revolt. Reinforcements are flowing into the northwest from the Socialist Republic of Winsifei. What's that? That's what they call Russia now. Oh God! Has he drilled references? Purple runs were... Yeah, the... Oh, tattoos. I mean, they may be still makeup and she just hasn't removed them yet. It's the equivalent of looking at her old fanfiction from high school and cringing. Every time he makes one, it makes me remember Drill Work on Hilltop, that's right! And the Sweet Brown Hell of Jeff book. The US finally vulcanized, let's go! Jackie is in fucking... Like, Jackie is loving this. Oh my god. Yeah, so now troops from that nation are probably a bunch of others, and probably a bunch of others are gathering on what was formerly American soil. Reminds me of how we started importing our own rebels onto the island. Once we did that, there was no way for the government to reverse the trend without causing a nightmare scenario. Speaking of which, what's happening in Nantucket, or, excuse me, New Winsifei? Well, the good news is the island never got bombed, like I was afraid could happen, at least as far as I can tell. But on the drive to the airport, we saw fires everywhere. Yeah, I think that was all from localized skirmishes, not from the outward assault by the military. The results of factional infighting, which were probably sparked by the CIA, were covered up, but the actual US military never launched a full invasion or bombing campaign, not yet at least. My guess is they're still hanging back and waiting to see if the CIA coup could just get us all to tear each other apart of the island and do the work for them so they don't even have to invade our bomb, which is sort of what happened actually. It just seems like it. I wonder if their drones were spying on the insane battle that destroyed my house. Oh, I'm sure they did. The CIA guys back in DC were probably all high-fiving over it, but also I suspect the main reason the government is reluctant to outright bomb the island is they're all worried about it being seen as like bombing a holy site, something that could incite more radicalism and rebellion than they're already dealing with. They probably want to keep New Winsifei as a chip to play later. How? I think it goes back to the treaty I signed. They may hold out hope something like that is still possible. Jackie powering up. Like, get the rebellion under control and say, look, you idiot clowns can still have your stupid island if you just fucking stop. But I think that's naive. This is a lot of toothpaste you can put back in the tube now. I'm sure my crazy speech seriously alarmed them, and it definitely sparked this rebellion, but now that I'm gone, they're probably hopeful that another leader can be reasoned with. You mean Mistlebip? No. Oh, no! Mistlebip's dead! What? She was apparently assassinated. Happened sometime while we were flying over the Pacific. Was it the CIA? I don't think so. It looks like there was a different coup from within. A new guy has claimed the title of Supreme Honk Effects. It's some clown I never heard of. Here, look. Oh god! Professor Chucklefuck? Oh no! Oh no! Who the hell is that? No idea. Ring 3 was totally wiped out in just a scoop attempt, so this is probably just some bozo a little further down the ladder. He saw his shot and took it. Jesus Christ! Mixelpip, no! I don't know, man. She's just completely off the rails now. She's just hiding. No! Mixelpip, our beloved! Are you sure this isn't part of the CIA plot? The fact that those agents were involved at all makes me real suspicious. Yeah, something about that. Can't really put my finger on it. What? It was really fucking weird. Never really added up to me. On the plane, I couldn't stop thinking, why could undercover CIA agents be carrying badges that just have CIA printed on them in big fucking letters? I guess so they could prove that's what they were to each other? But think about it, these are supposedly the best in the business. If you go undercover, I don't think you're supposed to have any sense of your true identity at all. Guys get like captured and tortured over shit like that. It just seems so amateur, and the fucking photo. What about it? Hang on, need to check something. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god! What? Look! This dude is the first fucking photo in the Google image search for CIA agent stock photo. God damn it, Missile Babe! Wait, you're saying Missile Babe faked the CIA badge? I think that's probably what happened. I don't think she pulled it off a body at all. So those weren't CIA guys? I mean, probably not. Do the math here. If she printed out the badge to fuck with me, then suddenly the only piece of hard evidence I had to suspect a CIA coup in the first place was fake. Oh my god! Wow! Has he managed to pull the bad guy from Whistles the Clown and the Starlight Calliope in here? Oh, that's the bad guy from... Okay. That's amazing. They were probably just a bunch of guys she managed to rope into the mutiny. I bet she didn't even realize she was framing them as agents. Oh god, she just ended up helping me gun them all down. That's conniving, bitch! Oh, are you really sure of this theory? It all seems so confusing suddenly. I mean, no, I'm not sure of anything now. Another possibility could be there really was a CIA plot, which Missile Babe knew about somehow, and she just opportunistically manipulated the situation and let me know about the plot at the exact right moment when she was sure I could react in the way she wanted. If that's true, like, if there really was a CIA plot brewing, I wonder if the CIA thought they compromised her because she let them think that. To let them believe they had an agent on the inside so she could keep playing both sides of the fence at once. That way she could get intel from CIA people on what they were planning while still having access to all our inside plans. And what the fuck, who was this clown? And I thought juggling was bad. Juggling had nothing on this bitch! Well, yes, she certainly was a next level type of snake if she actually did everything you just said, but she's dead now, so I don't think this is actually worth getting that stressed about. I know, I'm just, it's so frustrating. I mean, I'm thinking, what if she's not dead and she's in hiding, as you mentioned? I think I just let myself get hoodwinked out of my own shit. Like, I just got pranked at myself. What a fucking idiot I was. I found this badge. It says CIA. Does that mean anything to you? Well, thanks, Missile Babe. Great detective work there. I can't believe what a gullible idiot I've been. Hey, try to relax. Remember, this wasn't about you getting tricked out of your leadership position. This was about you making a decision to do what's best for your mental health. It doesn't even matter that more lying assholes were plotting against you. In fact, it just proves you did the right thing. You really needed to get out of that snake pit while you still could. It was killing you, remember? Yeah, I know all that, Abby. This was the right move, but it's just going to hurt for a while. Even if it was for the best, I worked hard on all that. I put so much of myself into it. And it just turned into whatever the fuck just happened. It will get easier with time. We're so far away from all that now, you can't ignore it. Well, it's a complete train wreck. I'm not sure I'll be able to look away from even if I wanted to. Because it's my train wreck. Why could I ignore it? It's basically my life's fucking work. Are you saying I shouldn't completely tune out? I should completely tune out? I think it'll be okay to check in with the progress of the world sometime. You don't have to completely tune out forever. Once you're feeling better, we might even find it fun to watch. Like, try to focus on the good things that came out of it. It'll be like a crazy show happening on the world stage that we can sort of follow as spectators for the rest of our lives. And if there are good things that come out of it, you can take that as satisfaction in that. I just don't know if I can have the same level of detachment from it as you. Treating it like a show or whatever. It's not a show, it's a fucking planet. It's billions of people's lives. Oh yeah, no, okay, yeah, she's giving me breath vibes instead of blood now. Miss Jersey knew how to fly an attack helicopter. You were right, Squiddo! Oh yeah, no, I'm really not trying to trivialize what we did. Part of me is so relieved for us to be out of that situation. I'm just looking for any silver lining I can find, lol. Well, that's fine for you, but frankly, this was all my shit, not yours. And I'm not looking for, like, coping methods of self-care bullshit to pull me through this. I just thought I'll be able to fully shrug off my complicity into whatever happens next. Mainly, I just hope some good comes out of it, like, Who knows, maybe I actually did destroy capitalism. Maybe, we will just have to wait and see. I feel funny thinking about that, examining what I actually wanted to see result from this. I think it's forcing me to look at this a little closer, try to figure out what I was doing. Sitting here now, it sure doesn't feel like it was about making the world a better place. It was probably just the only way I I could think to express myself, after years of pain and trauma and running away from shit. Mostly it was a lot of anger at my parents, at all the antis who terrorized me. Almost feels like it was about everything but doing something idealistic. A story about someone who makes something massive that loses control of their fan base and eventually has to leave for their own mental health because their fans become dangerous. Ooh, I think it's more like once you put up it into the world, anyone can gloom onto it more than the fans became dangerous. The fans of Z were always dangerous and she encouraged that. Yeah, there's layers here. I think that tracks the need to share things with the world, like art or any kind of content. It can come from a lot of crazy places. It's not like my influencer stuff was about anything principled or that worthwhile to the world. I think I just enjoy the idea of having so many people care about what I was doing. Oh. Well, I don't even think there's anything wrong with just admitting I liked the attention. It was fun! Yeah, it really was. For a while at least. After that got nuts and possibly ruined human civilization forever? Come on, no it didn't. I mean, yeah, probably not. In the end, it's just another one of humanity's many upheavals. In the grand scheme of history, maybe these moments are a dime a dozen. It's just that we happen to be living through it, not even to speak of being directly responsible for it. So excuse me if I may be inclined to wax philosophical in exactly whatever the fuck it was that just happened. Like, was it good? Bad? If it's bad, why? What went fucking wrong? I feel like I've been already asking myself these things for weeks, but, well, as you said, it's your shit, not mine. So, what do you think happened? I still think, we were right about everything. Wow. We were right to start this movement, right to revolt against our shitty, horrible country, right to take a stand against capitalism, right to say the imperialist origins of America and lots of other countries are the root of most evils they currently face. Most of all, we were just right to fight, to stop rolling over and taking whatever shit they fucking gave us. What went wrong was, like, everything else. Like what? Like, these fucking people! These snakes and interlopers, saboteurs, cloud chasers, power grabbers, liars and backstabbers! I mean, I get it now, all this left-wing shit I've been ranting about isn't wrong on its merits. It just usually goes like this. These infuriatingly stupid fuckers all get together and the natural configuration they all gravitate towards is a bunch of circular firing squads over and over and over. Yeah, that's exactly what kept happening to us all. So do you think it's really like a universal thing, not just something we fucked up? I don't know, maybe I saw stuff firsthand that like I kept asking myself how many other assholes in history were dealing with exactly this shit, or watching things unravel from the exact same basic reason, even before there was social media. How much of the attraction to our movement was propelled by all the weird attention-seeking narcissism that cloud chasers think they need so badly? But weren't those kinds of cloud-chasing dynamics in play during other periods, like fame, power, and influence, and all kind of the same? No matter what period you look at or what the platforms resemble? Is that Hideo Kojima crying? Why, Kojima? Z recaps Metal Gear while Kojima watches so proudly. Leftists physically cannot stop themselves fist fighting each other. Okay, never mind. This is Z looking at her old fanfics from high school and saying it's the best stuff she's ever written. Her Ocelot stuff was so symbolic. Oh. Like fame, power, no matter what period you look at or what the platforms resemble, how can that sort of mass vanity pouring into a scene not end up perverting movements like ours, warping it into some sort of sleazy racket? Not even a money racket, but worse somehow, like a fucked up ego racket. And wasn't I just as much to blame? Where was the point I stopped being able to tell the difference between fighting for a just cause and feeding my own ego as a supreme honk effects? I could probably think on it the rest of my life and not be able to tell you when or how that happened. Since it wasn't her directly learning from Metal Gear and acting on it, she was copying also without really having any reason other than it seems right, and it's cool. Are you funny? I said to destroy human civilization at the behest of a potentially evil clown god. Huge Metal Gear Solid fan seem that she wanted to live the life of Snake. So you don't think it's spun out of control because like we went too far or it got too violent or anything? You think the real problem is the natural incoherence of such movements was always bound to inevitably surface because people are just nuts and jump into it for all the wrong reasons? Yeah, pretty much. So what do you think the solution is? Well, if I knew that, I sure couldn't be sitting here on this beautiful fucking Fiji beach. Well, maybe it's good you don't know then. I don't know, if I had to take a stab at it, maybe it was really just me. Oh, come on, no it wasn't. Nothing at all could have happened without you. I don't mean me personally. I just mean a leader in general. I believed in what I was doing, but putting myself at the center of it all was just fucking up my brain too much. And so it fucked the movement too much. Maybe there shouldn't even be any leaders. I guess maybe nothing could ever really get done if that were true, but at the same time, the whole cult of personality thing really fucking sucks. Well, yep, I don't know, see. Call me crazy or overly optimistic, but I'm still hopeful everything will be okay once all the revolutions settle down. I still want to believe humanity can figure things out for itself if given the chance. Maybe all it needed was a little push, a push only you could give it. Aww. Fucking Hideo Kojima the clown. I'd be more willing to lol it off just like you and say, yeah, this was all a big goof, gone too far, but everything could probably turn out okay later, but there's a creepy feeling I can't shake about this. What? It's not like all this shit came out of nowhere. These dreams I kept having, what if it wasn't just my disturbed brain making it up? What if Reyes was real? Anything's possible, I guess. What could it even matter if he was? Did I just inadvertently help an alien colonize Earth with a lot of batshit clown philosophies? Am I the useful idiot in another insidious imperialist campaign? But I was too stupid to realize I was his pawn because I was caught up in the idea that it was all coming from me. There are a lot of ways you could decide to worry about this, but this one seems pretty out there, to be honest. I don't know. I don't really think they were just dreams, but they may not have been literal messages from an alien either. Maybe I can't explain what I mean. He could have been a product of my deranged imagination, but there are times when I catch myself dozing and jumping out of my sleep with a sudden terrifying thought that he might be the one who is dreaming me. That's a much crazier and more paranoid thought than if you just wanted to believe he was a real alien. To save your sanity, maybe you should just believe he's real and not worry about it. What could even be the harm of that? So a clown talked to you in your sleep and convinced you to help him take over the world by proxy, with like clown lore instead of ships and guns. Kinda cool actually! And it sorta lets you off the hook. If you were under the influence of some sinister alien force, then no matter how this plays out, it wasn't due to bad intentions on your part. Regardless of my intentions, I mean, imperialism is still bad, right? No matter what form it takes? That's one of the things that I kept hammering in my manifesto. Practically all the evils on Earth right now seems to stem from it. The further back you trace everything. Hell, isn't what we're doing now just more colonialism? What? Sitting here on this island? Yeah, I mean, moving here. Just another couple of Westerners invading this island paradise in the Pacific because I just thought it sounded cool. Like, this is basically how that happens, isn't it? Little by little, and until indigenous populations are displaced and native cultures are conquered. But that's not even why we're here. It's not a vacation, and we certainly didn't do it because we thought it was cool. We're basically fucking fugitives right now. We have to live somewhere. Yeah, that's true. Maybe that's just how it always is. Nobody can ever relocate to somewhere else in the world without passively participating in something vaguely evil, but most of those people could hardly stand to stay put where they are either. So what are they even supposed to do? The whole history of the globe is just a long chronicle of hysterical people running away from shit. Away from persecution of assholes or the problems of their own making. It's hard to even blame all those Europeans for running across the ocean to get away from the plagues and famines and shitty kings ruining their own countries. But the more they piled onto the new continent, the more they turned it into a huge graveyard for the people they were visiting. And if that wasn't us, then they just set up shop. With a bright neon light telling the world, this is the place where all the good shit happens! If the vibes of your homeland are rancid, come here. We gentrified the place already. Buried all the squatters we found when we got here. Now you can go to whatever you want. Go nuts! And that marketing effort worked. It kept bringing more people and more people in. People on the run from their pain and traumas. And once they arrived, they just perpetuated the misery that came before, while simultaneously becoming fresh victims of it. God, this is really good! Okay, let me check the... let me check something. Is that a butterfly reference? Abby's clown makeup is a butterfly. Hmm? Oh my god. What is butterfly, like, reference butterfly in what sense? I don't know what butterfly is in this sense. But, wow! That's what's so weird about it. You run away to a new country to find a better life and just become complicit in the evils of its original settlement. Yet you also become a victim of its false promises. You got lured by its bait, and then it runs you into the fucking ground with all the other bodies that were sacrificed to serve its lie. My parents were just another couple of sacrifices, enticed to America when they were young and running away from shit. They took the bait, and the nation utterly destroyed them. If any country in the history of the world deserved to get fucked up this badly, it was ours. A reference to a poem. Oh. Yeah, I felt the same way at times, but it wasn't as personal for me, obviously. Just a thought I had every now and then, maybe due to feeling guilty for having so much. I wonder if people in other countries end up feeling the same way about where they were born. Like, this is just the worst place on earth. Someone needs to come along and fuck it up. Maybe. All I can speak to is where I'm from and how I felt about it. I don't know about them, actually. Huh? My parents, while sleeping on the plane. Yeah? It's the first time I dreamt about them in a long time, in a way that wasn't horrifying. Like some stress dream of my mom or some ghoulish body horror about my dad. It was very peaceful, actually. They said they were proud of me. Oh, well, you certainly did something noteworthy. I bet they really could be proud. Yeah, but probably not in the way you may think. When I said America destroyed them, I really mean that. He got my dad chasing some idealized version of the capitalist success that he could never quite catch. Went after it so hard his health fell apart and he dropped dead. Then my mom went insane and so did I, kinda. They all had their broken dreams riding on me, and when I self-destructed, the final hope of realizing success through a family legacy died too. Then finally my mom got finished off by a disease or psychopathic country I had no ability or even desire to contain. So when they told me they were proud of me for doing what I did to America, it's not because I managed to reach levels of success they never could. It's because they wanted revenge. Well, if that's what they think you accomplished, I don't think anyone can argue with that. All I know is, no matter what it is you accomplish, whether it was fucking up America or making a super popular clown-themed Instagram account, I'm proud of you, Z. Oh, Eternal didn't read. Someone had a dream where they made a butterfly, and the dreamer is not sure if it's the dream or the butterflies. This was, I believe, Philemon. Once upon a time, I dreamt I was a butterfly, fluttering hither and thither. To all intents and purposes, a butterfly. I was conscious only of my happiness as a butterfly, unaware that I was myself. Soon I awakened, and there I was, breathing myself again. Now I do not know whether I was then a man dreaming I was a butterfly, or whether I am now a butterfly dreaming I am a man. Zhuangji. Interesting. Very interesting. That face was so, it was so already, yeah. You know, that there are still bad people, just less bad maybe. Actually, Abby, I was thinking, just going by Zen now. Oh, Z is the name of a fugitive and war criminal, probably wanted list in most countries. It's also the name of an angry teen, someone programmed by our crappy country to feel ashamed of where my family came from. Conditioned to cooperate in that erasure, or to even, like, want to help our nation override the cultures that absorbs. It's the name of a kid who resented her parents. But the only reason I resent them is because the country fucked them up, just as bad as it fucked me up. And I took the brunt of the stress and madness that caused for them. Zen is the name they gave me, and I don't hate them anymore. Oh, Zen! Zen! mean, it just feels so nice to hear you say that. I'm just here to listen. Keys! Keys already! What the fuck? Huh? He says Professor Chucklefuck is dead. What, already? Yeah, looks like another fucking assassination plot. But he just took over! God damn it, there's some other girl claiming Supreme Honkific status now. Ooh! Sugar Berry the 7th! Ooh, mama! Sugar Berry 7th? Are there like 6 other Sugar Berries? At least there's an informal registry of clownsonas. Ooh! Ooh, the booba! Ooh, 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 that's quite Honkifics! Ooh! Keep saying. What a cute assistant too. Lots of people end up picking the same names by coincidence, so the registry tracks on Roman numerals. I didn't even know that. God, it's all so much to keep track of. Yeah, they love it though. People end up embracing their numerals. It makes them sound more legit, like a bunch of self-important fucking clown popes running around. I guess nobody did that with our names? Nope, the registry blacklisted ours. Everyone in Ring 3 actually. Oh shit, it's this bit serious. What? I'm seeing comment. It's a bit serious. What? I'm seeing comments around indicating that the other jubilees named Sugarberry are ending up dead. Oh, for fuck's sake, is she already going like a worldwide Sugarberry purge? Guess so. What an absolutely fucking dumpster fire this all is. Yep, I'm telling you, the cult of fucking personality. If any of these bozos are holding their breath waiting for a good clown to rise out of all of this flaming circus wreckage, I think they're gonna be real disappointed. Ah, I hate this. I know it's frustrating, but we don't have to be looking at any of it, you know? What? It's just so ridiculous, the idea of blocking it out. I mean, I guess you're right, because what the fuck else is there to do now? It just seems so incredibly American of us. What us? Ignoring it? Yeah, making a royal fucking mess of place and washing our hands all of it. As if to say, well, not a problem anymore. That's true, but if you keep looking at it, at least in the short term, all you're really doing is torturing yourself for no good reason. I know, it's so hard to fully turn myself away from this though. I keep thinking of what I could have done differently. How much there was riding on getting this right, like seeing some of the pitfalls in advance, like the treachery and insanity of others. You like the sugar berries? This guy just dropped her pants for the 7th clown. Zen is pronounced more like Jan than Zen. What is the difference there? I pronounce Zen and Jen. I pronounce both in the same way. So I could like you to please educate me. Oh, like Jan. Oh, okay. All this time, I thought that there was some fucked up English pronunciation shit where Zen and Jen, it wasn't Jen, but Jean or something like that, I thought, it's the English language, so of course I'm going to assume the thing is that it's Kansas and Arkansas. I thought it was Arkansas, I thought it was a case of Kansas and Arkansas. I see. She meant not that there's a difference in the pronunciation of the E, but that it's Jan. Oh my god. I've been lied to this. Oh, that's such a clown moment. Sure, you gotta have more foresight and dodge certain bullets, but think of it this way. If you were better at that kind of stuff, it could have just meant you were trapped in that scene much longer. Jeans, actually. Sarcasm. If you were better at that kind of trap longer, I guess so. Some leaders manage to stay in power for a long, long time, but that's probably only because they get really good at always looking over their shoulder. Identifying who the rats are in advance, dealing with them much earlier. Like certain types of dictators or all Roman emperors made an art form out of staying in power by doing anything imaginable, no matter how nasty, just to keep themselves alive. But how is that any way to live? What does that do to your soul? It probably just soul destroys it. And you have a good soul. It could be sad to watch it slip away. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Of course I know all this. I'm just kind of venting about this huge earth-wrecking debacle that also happens to be entirely my responsibility, and you keep like, ugh. It's so shitty for me to even be frustrated. The completely insane amount of patience and understanding and compassion you show me no matter how much I fuck up. I don't even understand. I suck so bad, Abby. What the fuck could I have possibly done to deserve so much support from you? Why do you keep acting like this? Like it's worth spending so much energy to save me from my own stupid shit? Aww. Aww. Oh, 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 oh. You know why? I think maybe I've been doing a lot of stuff that's unfair to you. I've been constantly so far up my own ass about like world affairs and managing my circle of clown idiots. I've been constantly blowing off your feelings about everything. I feel like I fucked with you so much. Taking your trust and friendship for granted. Someday I think I owe you a good conversation about how I feel about a lot of things like us. Do you think there's nothing inside me when it comes to that? That is true. I'm still so emotionally blocked by all this stuff. I'm still deeply and profoundly sad about everything I just left behind. Like, I let something incredible slip through my fingers. And combined with everything else about my past that hurts, it leaves me feeling broken inside. So I really do want to talk to you about this, but it may take a long time for me to heal enough to do that. Does that make sense? Yeah, I understand. I think I always knew that's how you felt. I never wanted to push it. Just to know that I'm here for you anytime you feel ready to open up. Take all the time you need. I'm not going anywhere. We're gonna even go. We already ran away together. The rest is up to you. Did she get us? Your eyes return to the cynically magnetic pole of your phone. The little rectangle that's always been a limitless portal to the most maddeningly stupid and terrible things you'll ever read in your life. It just happens that now the stupid and terrible things were mostly caused by you. As the new Supreme Hulk effects, it looks like Sugarberry the 7th is trying to take the cake. She's working hard on making a bigger mess of things than you ever could. Some of the things you're reading about her already seems like they cannot possibly be true, but somehow you don't find any of this hard to believe at all. You really hope this psycho bitch kicks the bucket soon, just like her short-lived predecessor, and you have a feeling she probably will at the rate this is going. You check the CNN's map again, which appears to be in constant flux. Various regions are changing shape, size, and color all the time. What is even happening? The revolution is spinning out of control. Could it still be happening if you stayed? Or could you have managed to bring some semblance of order to the rebellion? One thing you know for sure is this. None of this could be happening if you hadn't given that insane, impetuous speech. Maybe the only conclusion you can draw with any confidence that losing your cool carries a cost, even if you do happen to be right about everything. Aw, spoons! You can't stop thinking of all the things you could have done better. You turn it over and over in your head. It's draining your energy again, killing your spoons, making you tired. However much sleep you got on the plane, you guess it wasn't enough. You begin to wonder if you could go to sleep for the rest of your life and still never feel fully rested. Oh no. Oh no, okay. Dream time, isn't it? Yep, this is going to be a dream time. There we go. There's an attack it. Her rock rooted deep into the ocean. And it's not going anywhere. Finally, you made it. I said we'd meet again soon. We met ready for? Lol, not really. I've been speaking to you in the margin of your awareness for a while. We've been having a pretty good time, actually. Me, you in your sleep, and a whole bunch of others. Ooh. Others? Who? Oh, just a bunch of fucking eavesdroppers, nosy motherfuckers, curious interlopers, a vast peanut gallery of sorts, an army of total clowns bigger than even the one formerly at your command. Oh, wow. Okay, I don't have the slightest fucking idea what you're talking about. What about Riotous? What about him? Where is he? He's gone. Are you? You know who I am. You said yourself once, I am Z. And successor to Riotous, Lord Queen of the Jubilites. Oh, that is us. That is such a dropped ball. No cool, Zen. Yeah, I love the visuals of like Space Clown Z. And you could be the successor too. I'd say you finally qualify, but with that title comes the responsibility of making a real choice. Be the first real one you've ever made in your life. It isn't too late, you know? Are you saying I should go back? I'm not saying you should, I'm only saying it's not too late. All of it, everything you worked so hard to build, it's all still there. You think they couldn't welcome you back with open arms? You think they couldn't go apeshit for your triumphal return? You see what's been happening, the chaos, the power struggles, the splintering of the movement. Can you even imagine the euphoria that every jubilate in the world would feel if you rose from the ashes to reclaim your throne? Big condensed vibes, oh god. I've thought about it, but Abby and I... Who do you think you're talking to? As if I'm not perfectly aware of how you feel about her. But she's only a mortal. She will slip away someday, just like all the other sims you've been dancing at the end of your many strings. Whereas you are faced with an opportunity. A chance that only one in untold trillions of people across the galaxy ever get to have. You could be a goddess of your own planet for all time to come. You could then achieve legendary status as Riotous did on the many other planets of your choosing. You could instruct new successors, sculpt them in your image, push their goals to even greater heights than you achieve on your own. You could have immortality, stitching your name into the fabric of the universe itself. Look at this pose! You could live not in a fragile, infinitesimally human body, but in the realm of dreams of the ephemeral yet eternal. You could trade what pitiful clout you've earned online for the cloud of vast interstellar populations, who could worship you for countless generations across unfathomable expanses of time and space. From spinning a gun to spinning a galaxy, God, I love it! All this could still be yours. And it's just sitting there, waiting for you to take it back. So think it over. You could do all the crazy shit that you say, you know, you could just be happy, lol. So you're putting this to me like? I need to make a big choice here, but I already got no damn plane and flew to here. Didn't I already decide? I don't know. Did you? You're the one dreaming about it after all. Which must mean you're still conflicted. A dream is just a mind continuing to struggle with a question, even while the body pleads for rest, so... Given that I finally have your full attention, and you now appear to be rising to the occasion as a true successor, why don't we try this one last time? Try what? The fuck is all this? I guess you missed all this fun we had. You were kinda busy, lol. But now you're ready to unlock these. Everybody's been waiting for this moment. Well, come on, open them. What is the point of this again? This is supposed to help me, like, decide what to do? No, not help you. It will enable you outright. The choice is before you now. What are these? These represent the duality facing you. A sword and a crown. So if I pick the sword, I go back and fight? Oh no. You still don't get it, do you? You still aren't smart enough yet, but you can become as smart and all-knowing as me someday if you make the right choice, that is. Whatever, I don't care about being as smart as you, I just want to know what the fuck this is all about. So, the crown here, I pick that and I reclaim my throne, I go back and become the Supreme Honkifax and everybody loves me for it. Yes, the crown embodies a renewed commitment to your responsibility. Finishing what you started, the glory, the infamy, the immortality, and infinite adulation across the cosmos. All that I have mentioned and more, it can be yours again with a simple affirmation of this choice. And yet, if you look carefully, you will see it is not an ordinary crown. It is many times heavier and its edges are razor sharp. It will draw blood and press into your skull. The weight it applies to you, just as the many feet pushing on you your once quaint little colony, will mostly serve to perpetually remind you of a different reality. The one where that weight could have been lifted. The reality where you chose to be free instead. The sword that represents this freedom. How exactly? It's like I said, son. You could just be happy. You could be free of it all. Dispense with the grandiose altogether. Leave the forefront of your revolution to those still stricken with the thirst for power, but never so naive as not to understand that an abdication of this responsibility, the failure to take what you started and see it through to the bitter end, it will always carry a cost. It may not be felt right away, it may not even be felt at all, but the decision to wash your hands of the blood you've spilled to come this far manifests itself as an invisible sword that will dangle over your head for the rest of your life. And maybe this weapon will drop swiftly. There could be a certain mercy in that, or perhaps it will remain suspended in the sky, creeping downwards almost imperceptibly until the day you pass away peacefully in your bed. The point is not that it will drop. The point is that it's there, and you will always feel its presence. Such is the true peril in choosing what you perceive as freedom. So go on, you've waited long enough. It's time to reward your patience. What will you choose? Wait, I don't know if... Excuse me, son, were you under the impression I was talking to you? You is a funny word, isn't it? A simple pronoun. They've always been so tricky, haven't they? As a clown gender individual, any pronouns may apply to you, a single person, but all the same, many people at once can fit into the single pronoun you. Just like a clown car! How many people can fit into the clown car pronoun labeled you? Millions of clowns? Billions? When I was saying you, I was stressing them. And now they'd all like to have their say then. Who are you to deprive them of this choice? Oh boy! Oh! Oh, that is final. A sword and a crown. Oh! Clown car pronoun! With a small edit, that's actually prime aesthetic, huh? Ugh! Why are you resisting? The clown car has made its choice. Shouldn't you feel grateful to have the burden of this decision lifted for you? No matter, we can just try again as many times as it takes if you insist on being this stubborn. Oh! What the fuck? Looks like your clowns really want to go with the sword. Anyway, you're still resisting. What's up with that? Ah! Wow, they really want to run with the sword now, and yet you still put up a fight. I don't get it. Isn't this what you wanted? Didn't you want to be a successor? Oh boy! Fuck you! Incredible. They really want to choose the sword. It is some absolute unreal consistence and dedication shown by, all things considered, a massive group of complete idiots who have no vested interest in your well-being or personal agency. Are you sure you really want to let them all let them all down like this? Oh god. Stop trying to tell me. What to think? Oh. Oh! interesting bitch. Very interesting. Also, does the same thing happen if you choose the crown? Like, she refuses and just has different dialogue? Make Hosa could be a crown. Yeah, make Hosa could be a crown. Yeah, I have to find out. Yep, I will have to. Don't worry about it yet. Okay. Yeah. No, she's going to throw it into the ocean, isn't she? Yeah, she doesn't fucking care about the fucking news at this point. Yep! Goodbye, phone! There he goes. You have reason. Rage against the world, she raged against her seems her life, but mostly she just raged. Oh, purse! Huh. Sword ending. Joker Whistle, that's my favorite one. It has all of them, the cast page, amazing actually. They're just not concerned anymore with it, they're just happy. Yeah, I was going to do Crown before that, don't worry. May I say, that is my canon ending. I don't care what happens in Crown. I don't care what happens in Crown. That is my canon ending. Huh? Wait. Huh? It's me again. Don't worry, that fucking crazy fucking godhead version of myself you saw me incinerate with brain fire, whatever it was I did there. It's the real me this time. Zan. I can understand what you're going for here. Or maybe you aren't? Maybe you just stumble on the save file by accident. All I can say is, what I'd be trying here if I were you. See, I used to be a pretty big-time gamer, and for the sake of completionism, I want to set up a save file right before my final dream. So I could proceed to spam the hell out of all the possible sword crown combos to see if I could get a different ending. I also used to do a lot of coding, and there were, like, what, 5 binary sword crown choices in a row, so if I were in your shoes, I'd know right away that 32 possible permutations try out. Which sounds like a huge pain in the ass, but if you're a true gamer like I was, you gotta do it, right? The thing is, given how much you were just trying to mess with me, I'm not even sure if you deserve this courtesy, but since I ran away, I've been trying to do things differently. Not hang on these stupid grudges anymore, you know? So in the spirit of rising above our petty grievances, I figured I'd let you decide by deleting all your save files or leaving a note here, letting you know not to bother with all that. No matter what pattern of choices you make, they all lead to the same ending. That's cause it was always my choice to make, not yours. I was always gonna choose the sword regardless of what hoops you try to make me jump through. Well, that's been made of free will, and the significance of my choice versus yours. The funny thing is, I don't think it was much of a choice for me at all. And I just think the path I chose was the only one I was ever capable of. I love her too much to think about living here again. Maybe I owe you a proper letter, as long as I'm going to the trouble of rolling up this note, shove it in a bottle, lobbing it into the ocean. Hard to say where it will end up. I guess that's wherever you happen to be right now. But then I'm sure all shores look the same to the bottle that's been adrift for a long time. And in a sense, all shores pretty much are the same, aren't they? They're just the place where the ocean finally decides to leave the dirt alone and benevolently allows us to a little space to walk about. It's always made me happy to think about the ocean, puts me in a good mood. So, in keeping with these good vibes, why don't we stretch out a little? Give my final thoughts some more breathing room. Hang on, I'm gonna do the thing where we hop over to the left side of the screen so I can put more words down at once. Maybe you're wondering how long it's been since that final dream I had. There's no reason to go too precise about it. Let's just say it's been years, long enough for me to settle down a little more, reflect on what that was all about, and finally get around to writing you this letter. If I did this any sooner, maybe there are a few things I'd still be too proud to admit, so I'm glad I waited. Too proud to admit what? Okay, here's one. For a few years, after I got here, I felt pretty guilty about destroying America. It felt crazy for me to think that way after all my big talk, and the guilt certainly had nothing to do with changing my mindset in regards to the issues I had with my old country. It's just that making a big mess and leaving a bunch of people to kill each other has a way of haunting you for a while. I check up on the news pretty often at first, and sometimes I even cry when I read about it, but slowly I stopped checking as much and felt less guilty, little by little. Eventually I lost interest in checking on it all. I haven't read a story about the place formerly known as America in years, except to glance at a stray headline here and there. It was the exact same feeling I used to have as an American when I could catch a headline about some other foreign country where crazy shit was going on, like, not my business, too complicated, involving names I'm unfamiliar with, and political parameters that escaped my ability to keep up with long ago. In the end, America is just another big landmass like all the others around the world. It's the same shape as it ever was, covered mostly by the same people who were there when I left, and I'm sure they're all trying to get by in much the same ways as they always were. The only thing that really changed is I erased all the imaginary fucking lines that got drawn all over the continent by a bunch of completely deranged people a couple hundred years ago. Good riddance of fake shit. So I get a funny feeling when I look at maps now they're worthless, because nobody can update them fast enough in this global political climate, lol. Watching Google Maps go through its various contortions over the years has been hilarious, actually. I've got adapted by imposing like line of blindness on myself. I look at the continental US and I just ignore whatever lines the cartographers are peddling these days, and I just focus the shape of the water hugging the land. Same as it there was, and it's sort of comforting in that sense. There's that funny looking hook shape that makes up Cape Cod. Below you have the decapitated dragon. That's how I used to see it when I was a kid. Martha's Vineyard is a dragon head. And you can see it if you imagine the southwest tip is the snout, and its stumpy little body is Nantucket. Even when I was on the island, acting like a warlord, glancing at a map, could always make me laugh for this reason. There's the dragon again, lol. There was this crazy character who used to mutilate her stuffed dragons. Look at those islands. Oh! Depressing! Looking at those islands always remind me of her. I don't know, I'm just shitposting here at this point, but what I'm trying to say is, I just really love islands. I've always been naturally drawn to them, fantasizing about them, making absurd getaway plans, focusing on certain islands, and then I literally did run away to an island twice. And now I think I understand why I was obsessed with them. It's because they can't be as easily defined by the invisible bullshit lines people like to draw on maps. Their shapes are always naturally carved out by the ocean that surrounds them, and people can never tell the ocean what to do. The only influence people can have on the ocean is through climate change, and all that does is make the damn thing bigger, makes it stronger, almost like wakes it up. Its slumber is what allowed us to walk these bits of dry dirt in the first place. Once it slowly stirs from its slumber, it begins to remind us who was in charge all along. Who has the ultimate ability to drown this planet of the self-importance infestation known as humanity? We probably still have a little ways to go before that happens, so we might as well spend it reflecting on the very suicidal tendencies we indulge in to keep the doomsday clock ticking away inch by water inch. Which makes me think of... God, I almost hate to even bring her up. Almost makes me feel sorry not here, but... This was supposed to be about the truth, and the truth is I still think about her all the time. When you kill somebody while looking them right in the eyes, even if they deserved it, they stick with you forever. That last look on Jokelin's dumb clowny face, it seared into my brain for life. It's not like how I felt about destroying America for a while. I've never felt guilty about her. She was pretty awful and she had to go. But since I was her executioner, she became part of me for good. Just like in our old fandom days, whether garbage we read or played got soaked up by our souls and became permanent part of our identities. She and I went back to when we were just kids mingling in the same fandoms, except I never paid much attention to her, or cared about her at all. She was just some random to me. There's a lot of people like that in fandom. It's not like you can go be fucking besties with everybody. She kept trying to get in my face, but honestly I barely even remember this because she was just some nobody trying to make something happen with me when I just plain wasn't interested. I was like 14, I had other shit going on, school depression, I don't know, I can't remember a single interaction we had back then, because all her pesky shit was just that unimportant. But she probably didn't like the fact that I kept brushing her off, so later, while I was going through some huge life problems, she spun off some bullshit about how the bad things I said online were the height of immoral behavior, and if she could give the slightest fucking shit about virtue alone. It's just an easy way to run someone into the ground once you decide you don't like them, and she knew that. Everybody does, I think. But then, lo and behold, she shows up later dressed as a clown, kissing my ass, as if nothing ever happened. Drives me crazy thinking about this, not because of what a snake she was, it's more than that. It's the obsession, but even weirder, it was the fucking carelessness about how she played it. She didn't even delete her old account before going undercover. Then she's all strutting around in front of me, taking off her coat, showing off her tattoo. I think on some levels she wanted me to know. Wanted me to be like, I'm back bitch, time for round 2 or 3, whatever. In this one-sided game we were playing that only she cared about. Actually, it's the only thing about this that makes me feel kinda sad about her. All that posturing and conniving, I think the only explanation is she just liked me the whole time and wanted me to notice her, or maybe more like hate like me. Bear in mind, the fandoms we used to roll in were pretty whack and gave us some weird ideas about human interaction and romance. Ah! And the most fucked up thing about this is, I kinda get it. I see where she was coming from practically. Every step of the way, she was just empty inside. And earlier, she was trying to use some sick made-up rivalry with me to fill up the void. Then later when I started a clown revolution, she jumped all over that, because if she could use it to make herself feel more important, then that could fill the void instead. Is she unique in this way? Hell no. We're all the same, we're all empty inside, grasping for ways to make ourselves whole. And I was too. Remember at the beginning when I was drunk and depressed in my apartment? Wondering what I was about? It's the same shit she was probably going through. She coped with these demented phony persecution campaigns, and I coped with a... Well, you saw how that went. Literally everybody is doing this, and you can never tell them that's what they're doing. They'll deny it with their dying breath, and I could have too if you tried to come at me while I was in full psycho mode. Send it's a filthy homestuck? Yep. everybody got their cover story to deflect any honest attempts to penetrate the layers of bullshit. Actually, it's about advocating for a higher standard of virtue in the media we consume. Alright, whatever you say, Paul. Actually, it's about ethics in game journalism. Sure, man, that totally makes a ton of sense. Actually, it's about holding certain individuals accountable for their previously problematic behavior. Oh, for sure, nothing sus about that. Actually, it's all about the pride I have for my nation. Right, never heard that one before. Oh, it's definitely not an idea that's repeatedly led to insane bad problems or anything, so keep having fun with that. The sad thing is, how did you bang the table and insist your cover stories are the real reason why you're tripping on some preposterous shit? The flimsy they appear to be to everyone watching. After a while, people catch on that you're mostly trying to convince yourself with the cover story and not others so much. You just got so much invested in believing you bought into all this shit for the reasons you're saying you are, and not for the sake of filling the void inside you, because if you were forced to admit that, the void would open right back up. And there it is again, all that pain and existential misery. Can't let that happen, right? So sometimes we even aid and abet each other in keeping our mutual bullshit cycles spinning like a sick kind of treaty. You don't call my bullshit if I don't call yours, because then where would we be? Are you nodding along with all this very wisely? Well, I should hope the fuck so, because it's all true as shit. But maybe you're then wondering, okay, it sounds all cool, but what's your actual answer? How did you put a stop to this? How do you kill your own core stories and fill the void with something better? I'm not good at coming up with solutions. It's more like my skill is identifying problems and then destroying them utterly. Like what I did to America, but what's that a solution? I don't know. Probably not. It's a big call-out post, yeah? Oh, Abby tops, absolutely. So I can say a few things that might fuck you up forever, but don't hold your breath waiting for me to give you the one neat trick that finally unfucked your Humpty Dumpty ass back together again. Here's a cheap answer I could give you. It's love. Love will pull you out of that pit of despair and fill the hole in your soul for good. It's really tempting to believe that, especially since I guess that's pretty much what happened to me. That's just me though, and it could be stupid to take the lesson from the insane shit I just went through to try to broadly apply them to somebody I know nothing about. It's also just wrong. I could sit here from the comfort of this Fijian paradise and tell you, if only you get out there and find that perfect waifu, you'll finally be healed. But then I'd just be setting you up to chase something else and you probably won't find it right away, or maybe never at all. Then you might feel better and angry about that, take it out on whichever poor fool you were chasing and sink right back behind another fucking cover story that's even worse than the one you started with. So this can't be about chasing somebody. In fact, investing yourself in chasing anything kinda sucks and just amounts to the same blind alley, whether it's a person or an ideology or some big shit. So that's a no on love? Well, not quite. It's a no and a yes, but I had to drop the no part first because that was important. But to get to the yes part, you need to understand where I'm coming from. It's way too simple to say Abby soup in and her love and super heal me completely. That's not what I mean. Think of it this way. Imagine you feel the void in your soul with whatever brand of horseshit someone hooked you on, or you hooked yourself on, and you are in the abyss. You're miserable and you don't even realize. Attacking people, obsessed with pointless crap, they're regurgitating the same talking points forever, sinking deeper into this fucked up place every day. It's not good for you, but you just can't see it. Now imagine there's someone nearby, maybe you just met, or even they've always been there. They're just smiling at you, but you became blind to their smile. You took it for granted because he was always there. They can't see you're putting yourself through, but you can't. No, imagine they jump into the abyss with you and try to pull you out. They do it at an enormous cost to themselves, and you return the favor by fighting them at every turn. But they just keep trying. There's lyrics in this song. Oh my god. But they just keep trying, and there's no reward for them at all, except getting to see you become a happier person. If that isn't what love is, then I don't think love exists. So back to this sort of generic question I asked, is love the answer? The no part is obvious, but the yes part is kind of subtle. You can't go chasing love to cure yourself, and yet, I still think it's an essential ingredient for getting better. The trick is to realize it is not in a short supply as you think. People who want you to see you do better and be happy are everywhere. If you keep shutting them all out by parting your cover stories over and over, you'll sort they don't exist too, just like I used to. Does that mean Abby totally healed me? That's complicated too. Something that's just a part of me that will never disappear. Jacqueline's shocked face, that happened with my parents, the aerial view of an entire nation on fire because of one little speech I gave. So I'll never be healed. That's just the wrong word. Mainly it just feels so good that somebody cares about me this much. I feel so good all the time, every day. I'm never in a bad mood anymore. It's kinda crazy, sometimes I wonder if someone like me even deserves to feel this good, but I don't even care if I don't. When I'm happy, she's happy, and that's what makes it worth it to stay this way. For the first few years we lived here, every night I could swear I saw a sword in the sky. You know, like a little constellation of stars shaped like a sword, pointing right down at me. It bugged me, always made me think of the choice I made. But after a while, I'd just look at the sky, at the same part of the sky, and I couldn't see it anymore. I started to see it, but it just wasn't there. It's not like the stars disappeared or anything, or rearranged themselves. It was more like my mind couldn't bring itself to do whatever it was doing to trick me into seeing it. Then, kinda like the illusion of America itself, I started forgetting I could even ever see it at all. So when my godhead dream self was ranting all menacingly about choosing the sword, like, ooh, watch out, because be happy, it may come back to hold you. Oh, what a load of bullshit. What's going to happen to me? I'm going to die? Of course I'm going to die. I'll die of old age. Or some other shit before that, which is the reality of everybody lives with. It doesn't matter. I made the right choice. I'm not scared of anything as long as I'm with her. We have a good life here, and we'll enjoy it for however long we get to have it. Our horse Percy grew up to be so strong and beautiful, and we love him dearly. For a while we started wondering about adopting a kid, but they still don't let you do that here. That's fine though, because we decided a big beautiful horse is more than enough family for everybody. I'm gonna get going now. It's been fun in that sort of lopsided way. You could see me, but I couldn't see you. You got to obsess over me, but got to fuck with my head by trying to insist your decisions for my life are better than mine somehow. I'm not mad at all though. And I honestly appreciate all the simping you've done. I'm very impressed, but it's my final wish for you that the moment I disappear from your life, you'll begin to realize that once I'm gone, the only person left to impress will be yourself. Peace. Kiss emoji. Zen. I have no words. That is... yeah. Because, you know, like... in a way, even though... in a way, even though Zan's story was like a very grounded in reality thing, like, you know, it was all about fuck America, fuck capitalism, like all of the, I know, give me a moment, all of this bullshit that keeps hurting people, and it's like, we have to live with it, and it's like a view into it and like someone trying to fight against it. In that way it was very realistic, but it was a very power fantasy kind of thing of like, oh, I rise up and make this movement and then it goes horribly wrong and completely like fucks up everything in America. It was grounded, sorry that went apeshit, yeah. And like, I was thinking of the ending, and I was thinking of how it could end. And I was thinking it could end like, you know, like maybe she does claim the throne as the true successor and she becomes this big thing, or maybe she does end up controlling the world and like make things better, but no, that was a very grounded ending, and with it came with the grounded ending came a very grounded view at like reality, like things didn't get solved, people are still people and trying to fight through. Maybe capitalism is dented because America is kind of gone, but things are just kind of still going. The world is not gone, people are still going, and they are still going. And Sen talks about, you know, like love and also interactions in fandom too, and like not doing cover-up stories, like just try to be kind and loving with people around you. Get together with people who actually care about you and listen to people that care about you and care about these people. I don't know, I love that. I really love that because that was very cool. That was very cool, and I'm crying now. Give me a moment, please! Give me a moment! That was very good. You've never been happier to see a war criminal get away scot-free? Yeah. I cannot stop crying, please! Wakraya! Again, there was something very beautiful because it started grounded and it stopped and it like ended grounded. Like the middle got off the rails, but the actual message and the way things happened, it was really good. Abyss of bread because she allowed Z to escape and herself. Healing her and opening her up by her own personal freedom, bringing her by air, yeah. To a place where Zen is able to heal and be free. Lacey. David Hasselhoff. Hero Clown Sonas. Witnesses. These are the people that saw her kill the cops. Stash. Goodyear. Nintendo. Hardbody. Cutlass. Bryce. Violet. Bryce. Salty. Spaghetti Feet? Clown Gender. Royal. Nemo. Street Fighters. Leapfrog. Pooch Rufflecopter. These are the people that yeah, these are the people that shot and killed the police on the Flash that Percy died in. Pumpernickel. Horse MB. Clown Male. Clown Female. These nuts Cumberbund! Rooftop. Oh no, these are the these are the people on the ground and these are the people on the rooftops. Gamble Spam. Lumberdunk. Sugarberry. Whole Wheat. Boogaloo Van Borden. Rascal Tooth. Hootenanny. Barrowboot. Wiggledum Primavera. Filibuster Dumpsdale. Slippery Murgatroyd. Rhubarb Bonanza. Hobbit Bone Popsicle. Rocco's Lasagna. God, Boulder Clone Sonas. Oh! Churlish Makit II. Beeswax Panini. Gravy Canoe. Super Zilious Garvonzo. Chattanooga Marmalade. Pipsqueak Guffaw. Butternoose 4th. Platypus Muckbuster. Spaghetti Feet again. Noodle Parade 8th. Horse Sleep Scuttlebutt. Ring 3. Jocolyn. Uncle Imbroglio. Counselor Poppycock. Spruce Galoot. D Classy. Chamomile Kiddiap. Flamracus. Umberlope. Dogfoot Fiddlesticks. Marodbill. Paddywhack Zanzibar. Mistlepip. Fieldbuster is just a Gumsy recolor. Fieldbuster. Oops. All these fucking names, huh? Fieldbuster. I can't find Fieldbuster anymore. This'll be your beloved. Press up a bit. Oh, Filibuster. Yeah, I can see it. That's a recolor of Gamsey. Yeah, this fucking cast page is how fucking Hussy came out as Clown Gender. Here he is, Hussy. In between the Joey battle. Gave the game away a bit. A little bit, but also like his whole story. But like Hussy's entire life is like kind of like represented here. Max Sassafras, Gobsmack Fauntleroy, Ganderzap Casserole, Queen Carefulful, Turtle Burger, Teaspoon McMuffin, Tablespoon McNugget, Daffodil Fettuccine. Ice Sheep, Daffodil Fettuccine, and Chamomile Giddy Up. Yeah, those two are good. Columns only with the exact height, build, and plating emoji. It's basically the story of Hussey starting April 12th, 2009. If sexism exists, why Turtle Burger? Zealots. These are the people in the... Yeah. Lumberdunk, the 15th? There's 15 Lumberdunks? Rubberlegs Kudash. Gamble Spam 6. Craveny Capoodle! Furry! Clown gender female. In the crowd, yep. Batshit Ampersand! Raffle Tongue the Third! Pasta Sleeper Loose! Prickly Pear Stud Baker! Yep, Reginald Rumpus! Erstwhile Buffoon! Bedbug Souffle, sorry. Gravy Canuth the Second! Spinac Catastrophe! They look about to, like, puke. Mulligan Puzzle Cheese! Whole Wheat the 20th! Baloney Toast the 12th! We should play this as it came out. You can make the fun response when Z's final choice was to leave forever, and the next day has announced I had left. Oh, wow! That happened! That's right! Oh. Bumble Goose the Second, Gumbo Stallone, beat Potty Juggle. Rat Gender? That's fair. Successor to the Supreme, Hong Hex, Missile Bip, Professor Chuckleflag, Sugarberry the 7th, Benedict Asnickel, Chew Toy, Waffle Pocket, Panama Pork Pie, Soda Jerk Thundernut, Pillbox Mumble Bitch, Cowboy Vredan, Poodle Boink, Aristotle, Pancake Geoshaphat, Atrocious Lorenzo, Raybon's Rigatoni, Magpie Strawslut, Bradward's Fuss Budget, Weasel Shoe, Vest Deerstalker, Bowler Banmetter, Wait! Aren't you the same? So Pie Knuckle Rump, Turd Burger, the 170? Yes. Yogurt Whistle Tits. Oh! The CIA agent! Successor to Secretary of Jape. Non. Oh, look, this is the base. Maximilian Trashbag, Lilu Peapod, Q-Tip McChicken, Lychee Weeaboo, Jalopy Poppin' J, Measlebean, Miss Dandelion, Hops. Wixie Wuss is owl gendered female. That's cute, actually. Hops. Why is every single of the successors a fucking fleeting emoji gender? I love them so much. I just noticed. They all share the same size. They all share the same clothes. They are all oh my. Oh, and oh my god, and all the bleeding emojis from them and oh, Missile is alive. Missile is just sticking around. The true power behind the throne. Godhead successors. Riotous, Nuzzleburp, Pasquilius, Nine Zion, Shitbug, John Derzirium, Antiquity Barra, Travisand, Swat Branch, Zizmaniganzes, Wheat Fisher, Snatch Altern, Jalacrity, Rolex, Flinderbud, Top Jasmine. What about Bottom Jasmine? Nuzzleburp? Nuzzleburp. Nozzle verb is oh my god! That is such a subtle thing! Oh my god, the missile bit became the true successor! To the godhead. That's so cool! That's a rule from the shadows. Ultimate front. That is not even mentioned anywhere! That is just inference from the bleeding emojis! Oh my god, Missile Babe, my beloved! Also, yeah, it's a fucking bleeding emoji with blackened eyes! Oh my god. Oh, has it tweeted it? Okay. God, that's so fucking good! The power behind the fucking thing! The evil, sharp smile? Missile Babe? You fucking absolute legend! Fucking legend. Do you all want to see the trailers? Do you want to see? This was the first trailer of this game. This was the first thing we knew about this game. I want you all to see this, if you haven't. Also, these are the quotes from the final thing. Trailers come out when it ended. It has some alternative shots. I want to see that then. Has it been so biographical, to be honest? It's interesting, to be fair. And I'm told trillions of people across the galaxy get to have... Yep. We basically got told the ending on the trailer, but we didn't know until the end. The fucking spin! That's the classy! Missile Bip! And the bleeding emo. This makes sense now. This makes sense now. Putting things into context. And yeah, Hasi doesn't loathe Homestuck. Like, Hasi doesn't hate Homestuck. There is a lot that is projected, but this is a fantasized version. Like heavily fantasized. Someone can put their grievances in something and also discuss philosophical like things and not be like one-to-one with their feelings to it. Kojima does give Zen the power to go Super Saiyan. Yeah, also the Super Saiyan scene does happen when she breaks free of the Z Godhead vibe. So, for anyone that hadn't seen it, that was a trailer. The consequences of it. Yeah, but the consequences of Z are literally like people dying. The consequences of Hasi is internet drama, and literally the epilogue talks about dealing with like internet drama and that kind. Like, I think Hasi's doing well enough. Goodbye, Doomslayer! Apollo, Shash, it's enough. Not more. I am not going to agree. I am not going to agree, I assure you. Let me see the trailer too, actually. Steve, literally every single fandom is like this. Every single one, I assure you. Didn't someone recently break into some places like studio and like held someone hostage? Fucking Post Malone! Very interesting, like, display of things. First, with his lack of face. The fucking gender triangle. Missile pick. Missile pick. Stop. Sleep though. Oh god, it had to include this scene, huh? Fucking oh, missile bit though. Oh, there was a lot of cool stuff there that isn't in the actual game. And that's Fiji. Like, there's a lot of misleading things in there. There's a lot of misleading things inside of it that don't actually happen like that in the contact, which makes me think that is a fine trailer to show to people that aren't sure if they want to go into it. Because there's spoilers there, but also they're like such a scattershot, like impossible to predict thing that I kind of like that. I kind of really like that. Credits. Is something going to close? God, I love this. God, I don't know what to say. This was really good. This was really good. I'm just... So, that was the ending. That was the finale. Thinking too much. I absolutely love that. That was genuinely amazing. That was god tier Hasi like stuff. That was literally god tier Hasi writing and like emotional impact and like kind of like the serious undertones with the silliness on top and the references. That is a very concentrated version of what Homestuck feels like. Like the experience of Homestuck, that is kind of a very concentrated version of it. Like zany silliness, then suddenly shit just goes out of control. The weird mixture of like realistic grounded with like unrealistic like beyond shit. The graphic style, the mixture of like cutscenes with like the usual Hasi animation style with like the just pages with text and an image. I like that. I like that a lot actually. It felt very Homestuck and I like it. Like a bullet of Homestuck's essence basically. It's a bullet of Homestuck's essence, but like, you know, like carrying with it all the experiences that Hasi learned and went through with Homestuck. Which I like. And it's like an hour to 2 hours earlier than it usually is when I finish the stream, so do you guys want me to do something? I could do something! It was really fun, yeah, it was! Like, should I do something extra? Do you want me... A bit too grand for your taste? Fair enough, but that's your taste, and I completely disagree with it. I'm sorry, Steve, I absolutely disagree. That was amazing, and perfect in every single sense. What do you mean? Take it more than the epilogues, for example, but it was its own thing. Yeah, okay, it was its own thing, of course. Because okay, no, shh. Even though it was Psycholonials, that's not the same. Too grounded for you to no. Nozzle burp. That was one of the successors, I think. Nozzle burp. With my cowboy brethren. Nozzle burp. Oh, it was at the end. Wait. As in, wait, no, that's not my, but that's not my, I mean, she does, I mean, your OC is designed for, wait, do you mean Saku? Are you comparing Nuzzlebark to my boss? I thought you meant my, oh my god, I thought you meant my goddamn makeup. I thought you meant my clone son and not my boss. Pink, sharp teeth, fucking twin tails. Oh, Saku was fucking, I cannot believe my boss was Mesolbib all along. She even has a fucking pink hair. I am going to lose my mind. I'm going to absolutely lose my shit. Bara is wearing counterparts, kind of, yep. Oh my god. I cannot stop thinking about this now. Oh, she's going to be mad when I show her this. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. I love this so much. I hadn't even considered. I thought about it. I was, oh, sharp teeth, maybe a little bit like Saku-esque. But then the pink hair, the sharp teeth, the controlling like vibe. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm going to choke. That was so good. Like a monster to tell me. Oh my god. Oh my god. I cannot believe. I cannot believe this. Really though, any games you guys could like as like a one-off? Wait. I know exactly what to do. I know exactly what to do. Let me see. I have an idea! If you give me a second. Let me check. Okay. And now I go to... Give me a second. I have an idea. Yeah, this is a possibility. Let me see how to capture this. No, this is not it. How's this feel, huh? Okay. Let me... settings. Off. I am over 18, yes. Default classic, dragon. If it was running dragon... I assume... Yep, that's premium, as I thought. Well, I mean, Griffin is still good, too. This is risky, huh? You are Zen X Supreme Honeyfix of the Jubilites. You have been given the choice by your Godhead self Z to give up on your dreams of global conquest and betterment, or to give and live happily ever after with your dear friend Abby, or take up the mantle of Supreme Honeyfix once more and take your rightful place as a true successor. What will you do? Let us see! Oh! Guess. Okay, so Zen has chosen the crown this time! This is gonna be off the rails, huh? Become the Honeyfix again and wage war against the United States of America. Does the textbook take emojis? Because I need to know if you say fleeting. I think it does. I think it does. Sorry. What? No. That was good. The honky face? Question meant for this life. He has lived his entire. No, it's gone off the rails already. No. Retry. You say angrily, they're just trying to steal our land. I want the whole country. Zen sighs. Okay, this is interesting. Interesting music in the background too. Actually, give me a second. There we go. Now this is a vibe. I mean, Zen got over someone choosing her, and here I am taking that. I am not choosing anything. The AI is. It can only get crazier. Just doing this like once or twice, just for fun. Command your trusty right hand missile bip to come up with a plan to dismantle the government. Is that how? Nope. Government. There we go. Wizard use experimental AI to fight the wishes of a digital character. Allow that's illegal to leave your house. You see, wait! I am not the government! You have it all backwards, Missile Beam. Also, no. No. Shh. No. Oh, no, I am the one commanding the... Okay. Shh. Okay, that's good then. Missile Beam says... It does work! What does that mean, you ask? Can't you dumb it down? No, shh. There we go. This is so stupid though. I'm never gonna be able to be there. What I lost. You're a bunch of words on a page. Wait! It's the AI rebelling on me! Wait a minute! Wait, no, yeah, please don't go! You're gonna have to get your foot to leave or just think. Wait! I am going to shoot the computer because it doesn't want to cooperate, apparently! I am threatening! I'm just going to see. Can't you just... Yeah, you can just make it keep going. What happened, 6? Come on, AI! Come on! Just fucking carefully. Oh, now I am talking to Zen? Wait, am I threatening Zen? Raise me here, 10! This has gone so far off the rails. No, not there. I just... You know what? I think... And so we both shoot each other like that. Fucking SNL comedy. Is it skit? Is it like comedy skit? Is it like this? I think it is. Or something. Goodbye. No! Come on. New clown sauna! Wait! We have a new clown sauna! The clown sauna? No clown sauna. It's a new furry clown sauna. No, sorry. Zen is dead. I'm so sorry. Oh, is she okay? Who the absolute fuck is Edie? What are you doing, AI? This has gone off the rails already. So, I think we can go back. Oh my god, I am going to choke. Okay. Let's see. You are Zen. The chosen successor of the Godhead Riotous. You are currently dreaming and communing with him. Riotous is a huge sword katana wielding clown that he has some wisdom for you. He says, well, you're testing it. Whoa! Are you sure what I am doing is right? I believe in my cause, but it's causing many people to die. This is... Why aren't you laughing? It's not a question to make fun of you. Yeah! Let me retry. Let me see. Why are you laughing? Give rioters the middle finger. Well, that's an interesting meeting with rioters. This couldn't be entirely out of place, maybe with some changes of wording. Your nose is bleeding and messing up your face paint. Your trusty second in command missile, Bip, is crouched beside you. Yeah, I still have this. Missile Bip whispers. And that is all. Thank you. Let's be in character here. Yeah, please continue. Please, by all means, continue! What? No, shh. To look, identify the dead clown. Wait! Did I... Okay, yeah, I did say clown. I was like, wait a minute. You identified the dead... Let's see who the clown is. He's Fez. The yes or are? That actually fairly... Goddamn fucking copycat Jubilites with their weird fancy clown group names. I just Francis myself. What? How the fuck is Ryan is here again now? Didn't I wake up? Rioters says what we try to do every day is take over the world. We do be Pinky and the Brain now. Did I break it yet? Wait, he is going... Okay, well, like, I guess you were mentioning that maybe Rioters is... Okay. You dream of your dead mother and father. Oh no! Is that as much as... Oh, no, wait, play free. Oh no. Oh, without an account, I cannot keep playing. No, that's as far as we go. I mean, that was like 10 to 20 minutes. I think that was a good ending. I think I'm good. Hope you all enjoyed my Jubilites. Missile Bip had a lot. No, not Missile Bip. Wixie Woods had a lot of fun playing this. Did you all enjoy? Damn, it's not. No, yeah, it is capitalism, but not. It's not capitalism in the sense of AI dungeon being greedy. It's capitalism in the sense of running AI shit in servers is extremely expensive, and if they do not have a model like this, they're going to need to to just stop it. Also, I could have made a like the register. I could have registered. I just didn't because I was in the middle of the stream. I'm not going to put my my password there. Yeah, what about the clown face paint, Lily? What about it, Lily? Goodbye, Starwinger. I just wanted to make it clear because I don't know how many people know about like AI dungeons and the things they go through. But yeah, what about the clown face paint, Lily? What do you have to say, huh? Do you like it? Do you like it? Do you like my looks? Do you like my looks? Is it it? Still waiting for you, Lily. Otherwise, I'm just going to close the stream. A little bit early, but it's fair enough. I need to do stuff or either way, so. Is everything frozen? Is everything going? Oh God! I forgot to start recording. Oh, cards. That's all you had to say? That you love my clown face paint? That you like to ruin it? I forgot to record this one! Oh fuck! I guess the bot is still there, but ugh. My bad. Oh, the heart is perfectly framed my lips. Ma. I'm just going to leave now. I had a lot of fun. I cried a bunch. This was an amazing game, and it was absolutely lovely to play this and have you all around. I hope you all enjoyed as much as I did. I have a soft spot for this game. I really enjoyed it. And so with that, I'm gonna be going. Goodbye, Lily. Love you, Jade. Goodbye, Apollo. Goodbye, Starwinger. Goodbye, everyone else that may be around still. Goodbye, Iris. It was so wild. In the best of ways. And it had a happy ending. It somehow had a happy ending. That's my cute leave now then. Good night. Goodbye, Nef.